And thank you so much for staying here with us. Joining us on the show this afternoon is a prolific Nigerian actress known for a consummate interpretation of movie roles. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a welcome to the show this afternoon, Bolaji Ogunmola.
Hi everyone.
How you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
Don't worry, the cameras does justice, and then
I mean-
the person, Oshie, good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
How you doing?
I'm very well.
I mean, it's been amazing, the journey so far, and the raves, especially with Madame Koike that just came out as well. I mean, the raves has been crazy, and I just want to ask you, so far so good. How's the journey been?
I mean, right now it's been worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, you took a chance
Yeah.
to pursue your dreams, and it might work out, it might not work out. So we're thankful that it did. So yes, it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
I can actually really tell that it's been a journey because
Yes.
I've seen immense growth.
Absolutely, you keep getting better.
It keeps getting better.
Yes,
Well
absolutely.
done. It's good to hear that from you. So you are a Netflix and Amazon sensation, you know? Yes, every time we see you on this, I mean, I'm just so happy for you that, you know, you have grown and then you're getting jobs. And it does not even look to me like you're being stereotyped in any way. You're having different roles every now and then, which is very nice. And I see that, you know, most of these works that I see on Netflix or maybe on a particular cable channel is always the direction of Biodun Stevens. And I really want to know, what's the relationship between you two? And then again, like, how has she been beneficial to you?
Bolaji Stevens gave me my first major break. So I will forever be indebted to that woman forever. So, I mean, you know, there's some directors you just have really good synergy with, and she is an amazing storyteller. I think every actor in Nigeria should work with Bolaji Stevens. Yeah, she's that good. And she has certain grace that, you know, certain people have. And yeah, I feel like she's like a mother, big sister, mentor. Like every time I go on her set, I learn something, even as an actor, a human being, a producer. Her work ethics is amazing. She's an amazing human being. And yeah, I'm forever thankful to her.
Yeah.
Forever.
I mean, most times when I sit and I watch your character, maybe you're acting one serious character where you have to drop some nuggets. I'm like, Bolaji, no, on a normal day, she for don't bust laugh at some point. So, how do you get yourself prepared for, you know, these roles? How do you switch roles, different roles every time? And how do you mentally prepare yourself?
I mean, there are different ways. First of all, you know, you have some characters you know in real life. You know, you have friends that are a bit funny. They're, you know, you also meet people. I think as an actor, you should observe your environment because I just picked up something from you as a presenter, how you're sitting, how you've been able to, and actors should observe. And most of the time, if I'm not in my jovial element, I'm always very quiet. I'm just watching because I might need, and I just store it because I might need it one. A script might come and I'm like, okay, I remembered Jay doing this. That maybe I should just use that. You know, that's it. That's one way to go about it. Another is research. You know, when you're playing certain characters, when you're playing biopics and stuff like that, you research. It's very good to research. I do that too, and I feel like I also just I'm present.
Yeah,
You know, I immerse myself, then I drop it afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Wait,
yes.
have you ever immersed yourself in a certain character and then afterwards it was hard for you to detach?
Yes, sometimes. I remember doing Iyawumi. It's about mental health for Moabudu.
Okay.
Yes, and it was so hard afterwards. I was so sad. So sad, so I'm like, no. I had to get out because I was so immersed in that character, which most of the time I try to drop it at work. Most of the time, but sometimes they just stick with you and just.
And you wish you have like somebody to give you some therapy?
Well, that's how you have like good support system around you to help you and just say, you know, Bolaji,
remind you of
who you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Okay, so I mean, I would like to know, I think I saw you somewhere, you said that you'd like to act a biopic.
Yes, I've been saying
And I want to know, do you think you're fulfilled? And if you think, okay, answer that question first.
Do I think I'm fulfilled? I'm such a go-getter. Like I have like some crazy dreams, you know. I'm thankful.
Okay.
I'm thankful for where I am, but I'm hopeful for where I'm going.
So what sort of biopic are you looking at?
I don't know if you know the story of Noshun. I've said it so many times. Funlayo Ramsokuti will have been the best, but they have
done it. Okay, so how come you didn't hear about it?
I mean, it's okay. It will happen one
yeah,
day.
I get it.
Yes, and also House of God, because I'm from Ogunmola family, really, like Bashoro Ogunmola.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, they did this thing, but I mean, it will happen. It will happen. It will happen.
Amazing.
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new movie that we're promoting the series. Let's talk about the character you played in Slum. Let's talk about Celeste.
Yes, Celeste. You know, before I got here, they showed me like tweets.
Yeah.
So I really am not really on Twitter, and I saw that people really hate her. And I'm like, I'm nice. But I mean, I liked it. I mean, that means that we did a good job.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes, and Celeste is the queen that never was. She wants to be queen. She wants to rule Orolede. And, you know, did it happen? Did it not happen? You have to watch out to see. She's ruthless.
When you watch yourself,
Yeah.
I don't know whether you have watched yourself in this, but when you watch yourself, how do you feel?
For the longest time, I couldn't, because I'm the
You cringe, right?
biggest critic of myself.
yeah.
You know, but I have to also watch, you know, and see what I can do better.
should
You
have
know,
done
maybe I
this.
should. But I mean, that's one thing as an actor you shouldn't do is I should have.
Yeah,
It's a spontaneous reaction.
Just
Acting is reacting. It's not about you overdoing or underdoing. It's being present. So if that is the reaction that came at that point, that is what it is.
Why should I watch Celeste?
She's ruthless. She's mean. She's daring. She's strong. She's also a go-getter because she has a goal, and she's a woman.
Wow, that's
So there should be a soft spot.
Yeah, I mean, think about the silence.
just like a
Soft
woman
life.
thing.
It's a soft. Oh my God! I love it.
I mean, so much has happened even in Nollywood industry.
Yeah.
In terms of transition, the different things that have happened. You know, back in the day, there was no social media, there was no online presence. Now it's different. You know, and then I mean, I just want to touch on this a bit. You know, we have legends who have been, you know, falling ill and all that stuff. You know, hospital bills here and there. It's happened numerous times, and then we always talk about how does the industry work. What's better now? Should there be royalties on movies? Should people get what do you think about that, and how do you think it should work properly so that in future occurrences like this don't happen?
Yeah, I feel like right now it's mostly one-off payment, and especially if you are like a lead or like the story revolves around you, you should get some back end from that, even if it's just 1%. That can just you know guarantee that you get something from something that you made.
Yeah.
You know, and but it's not like that here, and it's not like the money is also very great because you know how naira to dollar is, and naira is really falling, and the cost of living and being,
high.
and also now being in front of the camera where you have to look a certain way, be a certain way, you know.
And off the camera too.
And off
you have
the
to be the celebrity.
Yes,
people.
yes, and I feel like we should get, especially if the person is the lead, and even in Hollywood, there's some characters that the person plays and they never do any other thing.
Yes, and they earn from that.
You need to earn from that. And there's some characters like that also in Nigeria where the story cannot be complete with that person.
So do you think that this thing you're saying will ever get there?
We will, yes.
I mean, if the music industry can get to the point now where everybody, Wizkid and the rest, are making money from streams and all that, and split sheets, producers can make their money as well. I mean, I think we'll get there.
There will be no case of somebody taking ill at the end of the day.
Yes.
People are begging
So
for
sad.
money, you know, after the person has been brilliant and has offered so
over
much.
time.
Kai.
Over time. And this is where the guild also comes in. I feel like if every actor is maybe, you know, for every project you do, there's a certain amount that just goes into your life insurance, it will help. Those are the things that, even if we don't even have a guild as a human being, and my fellow actors, if you're watching or you hear, life insurance is something that you should think about. You know, have health insurance. But obviously, it should be the guilds that is helping. You know,
Help people
Yes,
achieve this.
yes, and also
Not
even
an individual thing.
and also because not everybody is knowledgeable. Because you are in front of the camera, we have people in Asaba different places across board that are actors, and you need to inform.
And include them.
And just inform, okay, these are the options, these are the, not everybody that went to school and that are knowledgeable and that they are, vast traveled and stuff like that. So we need to inform our people to say, okay, get health insurance, get life insurance, so your kids too can also, go to school. And,
It's such a mouthful.
Yeah.
Such a mouthful. Wow. I was just carried away watching Slum King Excellence right there. Very proud of a human being.
Yes.
Very proud.
Normally proud.
Like, I want to see more. The acting is so
So
Yeah.
it's so real.
It's so real.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's wrong with her? Why is she giving all those attitude?
Attitude. You need to watch. Yes, the acting in Slum King, everybody from the young actors to the established actors,
Yeah.
everybody
Brought their A.
like everybody was out for blood.
Wow.
You're on set and you're like, oh my God, I've never met this person before, but the person is
Can act.
giving you, is being present and just feeding you the right energy. Oh my God, it's such an experience.
And I
to
think
be
that will make your work seamless. At the
easier.
end of the
Because
day.
you're not you.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, working with this production team on this production,
Right.
what stands out for you more? I mean, aside what you just mentioned, that everybody brought their A game. What's the most memorable moment on set, the most challenging moment? What was it like?
Okay, so I have to give major shout outs to the writers. They did an amazing job. The material that we had to work was phenomenal. I mean, major shout out to the writers. That's one of the things I like about the project. Also, the scale. It was a major scale. Like, it wasn't something we did small. It was big. It was what it was supposed to be, And memorable moments. Toby Bakri and Olarotimi, they didn't like me. They couldn't stand me. Even off and on camera, they were trolling me. Wicked witch. I would be laughing my head out. I'm like, okay. So that was very fun because obviously they kept on trolling me, and I'm like, okay, maybe there's something I'm doing here. Because the first time I ever met Toby was on this project. They're like, Excellency, I don't like you. I'm like, I don't like you too. and that became a thing, even till now, but it's all love on set. It's just, bant. And most challenging will be, we have to do a lot of late night shoots.
Oh, okay.
Having to not sleep and overnight, because a lot of the scenes were at night and we needed to film that was really stressful because you don't get your sleep and you have to come back the next day and there's scheduling because, it's a big cast.
Yeah.
Things will happen and just messes up your schedule, and obviously you fight with a line producer, you get, but at the end of the day, one of the amazing things about this project is the ability for everybody to make it work. It doesn't matter the arguments, it doesn't matter the fact that everybody just wanted it to work, regardless of whatever happened. That was very good for me, and I loved it. Shout out to Slum King team.
I would just quickly like to ask, because of course we don't have much time. Apart from acting, is there any other plans you have in the future or something for yourself, like other things that you want to do?
Well, I produce.
Apart from production, apart from movies?
Movies. Okay, so for me, I was thinking, well, one of the things I am very passionate about is women and children. And, maybe having a foundation, even having a film school. I love film. See, anything about me is majorly film.
Yeah.
And I have other business. I have a store. I have a bit of real estate. I guess.
Okay.
So that. But for me, I love film, movies, creating and...
Amazing. I know that you're a vibe, just as much as you like to work and immerse yourself, you also like to unwind and just relax. So, quick question. Wizkid, Burna Boy, or Davido?
3 of them. Why do I have to choose?
Thank you so much.
I don't have to choose.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm like,
I don't have to choose. They're all amazing.
They are, actually.
Please.
Because I will not be a part of that.
Apart from that, I can't choose. Davido's personality is amazing. Like, his songs. Look at the last album. That's an amazing body of work.
Yeah.
This guy is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Thank you so much for being on the show
Thank
today. We
you.
had such a nice time with you. Wishing you the best in all your endeavors to come.
you.
Many more awards.
Amen.
Many more movies.
Amen.
We're here. Thank you so much.
Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. We've had our guest, and we'll go on this break, and we'll be right back afterwards.